Alright guys, so there's the date and time on the Garmin Forerunner 620. And in this video, we are going to take a full hotel tour of the Yavapai Lodge in Grand Canyon Village, Arizona. And this property is very interesting because here it's got a one-story motel. So this hotel actually has like a lobby that's in a separate building where it also contains a restaurant, and a gift shop, and coffee shop, and then a general store, post office, bank, and it's also separated by the east and west side. So we're actually on the west side right now, and the west side actually contains 10 one-story motel buildings, and we happen to be in the 8th one out of the 10. And then the east side, which contains 6 two-story buildings. So right now, since we're about to leave, we're going to start off with our room first, and then we are going to tour the rest of the property. Alright. So let's go take a look at this. Before we go going in here, I got a fire alarm here, and the horn strobe, and I started to get into fire alarms a little bit, so I started to memorize what kind and model they were. The ones that they have here are Special Alert P2Rs, and you got a Notifier NBG12. I'm not sure if it's an L, X, or LX, but it's definitely a Notifier. It's made by Honeywell, as you can see. So now we're going to take a look inside the room. I do apologize if my voice sounds funny. My nose has been kind of stuffy for the past few days. I'm not sure if I'm going to get cold or not, but yeah. Anyways, we're staying in room 7124. It's also a non-smoking room, which is good. So when you walk into this room, you got the bathroom, which is on this side instead of over there. And the reason why it's not over there is because there's a window that looks out into forest, and you got the closet here. Let's start off with the closet here. It's down there. You got your grip rack, some coat hangers, extra laundry bag, and some extra pillows and blankets in there. So now we're gonna go in the bathroom. What's interesting here is the switch for the bathroom is actually outside. So what's funny though is that when someone's using the bathroom, you can screw around with them and just turn off the lights. Just kind of funny, but anyways, turn on the light. Now if you don't leave, now if the light's off for a while and you turn it on, sometimes the light on the right flickers before it goes on completely. And I had that problem a few times when I use the bathroom. But before we go in, we got another light switch here, which actually goes up there, along with a vent up there. Not sure if that leads to some attic or a roof, but anyways, guys, let's go in the bathroom. And shut the door. Walk into the bathroom. You got your sink here. It's made by American Standard. And it's got the knob to use the faucet. And you got a mirror, hey guys, as well as some hand face cleanser. So there's the soap, and it's got a Sunbeam hair dryer. Oh, here we go. Let's turn it on real quick, just test it. So there's the hair dryer, and down here you got the toilet. The toilet's made by Standard. So for all the toilet fans, let's flush it. It's a decent flush, but it takes a while. Got some tissue box there. And above the toilet you got a rack full of towels and washcloths, some extra toilet paper, and yeah. So then coming over here, actually, here is actually a message to show that basically gives you an idea of where the water comes from, and yeah, if you stay at a hotel like this in Arizona, you don't want to take long showers. So just be aware of that if you do decide to stay here. So anyways, in here you got the shower, and you got, I'm not sure if it's a fan or not, or if that's some other vent. There's no switch for it though. But here you got some racks to like put soap and other washcloths or rags or whatever. And off to the left here you got your body wash, your conditioner, and your shampoo. It's nice that they have like bottles put placed on a rack labeled with what's what. So then off to the right here you got your shower. I'm not really sure what company that is, judging by the logo, but there's the shower knob. There's your little faucet down there. There's a drain, and here's the shower head. So for all the shower fans, I'm going to give this for a quick test, and I apologize if it's wet. My dad just took a shower not too long ago, so test the shower. And now water actually comes on right away when you pull the tab. There's the shower. Shut it off now. The tab automatically goes down when you shut it off. Oops, I dropped a towel. So there's the shower for you all. It's also got an arched shower curtain, as you can see. So now we're going to head out into the room. Just turn off the light to conserve electricity. And this room is just your typical room with two queens. And starting over here, you got your like little work stand here with some Rainforest Premium Select coffee and some Toulouse, I think that's how you pronounce it, cream sugar, some tea, plastic cups, coffee cups, some lids, ice bucket, and here you got your coffee maker made by Andis. And your telephone here, it's made by, I think Cetus, I think is what it's made by. Here it's got the information. Pause if you want to read this. Moving on. Another mirror. Hey guys. And here we got a Samsung flat screen TV. I think it's 48 by 36 inch. I'm not quite sure, but that's what it looks like. And down here you got your AR digital alarm clock. What's interesting here is that at this hotel, your alarm clock is placed on top of the dresser above the TV instead of by a nightstand over there. So yeah, so here's your alarm clock. And you also have the option to play music by sticking your phone in it. So like what you do is like you basically follow the instructions here. And looks like you gotta place a speaker on top of here in order to sync the music, your favorite music or whatever. So there's that alarm clock. And then down here it's got pretty much just extra space to store stuff. And here you got your mini fridge made by Sanyo. And somebody left little whatever this is, some kind of drink. So there's your mini fridge. And here's your guest directory that has basically information about the hotel and the canyon and stuff. And then here are the beds. I slept in this bed and it was pretty comfy, except for the fact that the mattress cover came off some parts of the way. But yeah, it's just it's a spring mattress, I think. but it did feel pretty comfy. Above the beds here, you got pictures of the canyon. Look really nice. And down here is a little like charging station made by Kubi Soho. So basically you got 3 outlets and 4 USB ports, which is nice. They have that. And here's a little sheet. Here's like a little guide that like shows the channels that you could access. Pause if you want to read that. And you're moving on. And down here, like pretty much every hotel has, you got the Holy Bible. And down there is just some more extra storage space. So over here you got a relaxing chair. And out here is a window. And there's not really much of a view since it's just all foresty, but it doesn't really matter though. But yeah, that's the kind of view you get if you stay in these kind of rooms. So yeah, that was the room so far, and it was definitely cheaper getting a room like this since it was like in one of the motel buildings compared to the ones in one of the 2-story buildings on the other side. So yeah, so if you guys are on a budget or can't afford these other rooms, these kind of rooms are definitely recommended. So I also forgot to show you that you got a thermostat on the wall, and this switch over here goes to that fan and light, and they actually turn on at the same time. We're gonna turn them off for now. And I'm not really sure what that disc is on the wall. If you guys know, let me know in the comments section. But that's interesting. And then up here, and you got a smoke detector on the wall. So yeah, that's pretty much an in-depth tour of this kind of room. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video of me doing a room tour of this room, and that's gonna be it for now. So next we are actually going to tour the rest of the property. So that's it for now. Alright guys, so now it is now 9:08 and we are standing outside of the building. It serves the lobby, the restaurant, and the tavern on the Yavapai Lodge property. So with that being said, let's go inside and take a tour of it. Got bike rack over there, put bikes on, as well as some trash bins and newspaper bins. So now, go inside and tour the lobby. So you walk in, you got your front desk area to the left, along with a fire alarm pull station made by Gamewell. I'm not sure what model it is though, but yeah, it's made by Gamewell. You got a fire alarm system up there. Not sure if that's a Wheelock or something. It's a Wheelock, I think C70 something. I forget, but yeah, there's a horn strobe up there. And over here is your seating area for the lobby, as well as a nice picture up there. And over there is your business center, where that lady is sitting, along with a TV. And in here, you got your gift shop, where you can like get some souvenirs and stuff. Because here you got some jewelry, you got some necklaces, and some bracelets and whatnot. You got some magnets over here and postcards of the Grand Canyon. Some books on the shelf. And some pottery over here. Looks really nice. And over here you got some gloves, hats, shirts, other souvenirs. So you have a lot of options to choose from when you shop here. Got some, I believe, some alcohol bottles. And to the left is the fridge where you can choose, where you can like get drinks. You can get like soda and tea, frappuccinos and Gatorade and stuff, water, milk, a bunch of other stuff, other miscellaneous. So and over here is the snack section and some batteries and other essentials. And some stuffed animals, nice. Oh, Jenga.
Oh, that's okay, I'll find it.
I also got Jenga. So that's pretty much the whole gift shop. As you walk in here, you got the restaurant area. But first, let's take a look at this fireplace. Look at that. Isn't that nice or what? As well as some additional seating over here. So here is a coffee shop where you can like get stuff like sandwiches, protein meals, more drinks over there, just more condiments. There's a counter where you pay for it. So in here is the restaurant area, or breakfast area. And we're not going to go into it in detail though, but like, here's got a bunch of seating and some additional over there. As well as over here.
Alright, just so you know. Alright, thank you.
I'm going to the camera down because there's people. But here's the menu to choose from. It does change for lunch and dinner, so this is the breakfast menu for now. And what's interesting though is that like here you have the option to choose, so like you actually order food here, you don't like go to a counter and ask for it. So here is like, in these computers you can like use your credit card, and here is where if you don't want to use credit card you can use cash. So it's nice that you can choose, so it's nice how like you choose what food you want from the computer. And here you got like a little freezer full of ice cream. Got some SpongeBob, Minions, chocolate vanilla, some giant vanilla ice cream bars. So you have a lot of options to choose from, as well as some full cartons. Here are the prices. And here is where you get all your orders. See, that screen right there like shows you your order number. So if they call your order, you just come up here and get your food. That's pretty much how it is. And over there is just a buffet with some drink machines and stuff. I'm not gonna go in full detail since there's a bunch of people everywhere, but that's pretty much the whole restaurant area. And in here is actually the Tavern. It's basically like another restaurant if you decide you want to eat here instead of the actual restaurant. So, due to the time of day, it's not open yet, but this is basically what it looks like here. We got another Gamewell fire alarm pulse station, as well as a nice picture of the Grand Canyon. There's quite a lot of those around this place. And here are your restrooms. The thing about women's is just like you walk straight up, and then the men's like you just turn right before going in. And here's some more pictures. So these ones are in black and white. So up here, you got a fire alarm. I'm not sure if it's like a Wheelock or a Simplex, but because I'm not an expert, on fire alarms, but I'm just learning it. But there's a fire alarm for other fire alarm fans. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the whole... So we pretty much tackled this building now. So now we're going to head outside and check out the general store, post office, and bank. So you're going to exit through here. And then go to the general store, which is, if you guys can see, forgot shuttle to pass. Oh yeah, there's a shuttle that goes up. Oh yeah, that's by the way the shuttle that goes around the Grand Canyon, so you can get to different spots. So here in the distance is a general store, which is what we were going to check out. So it's going to be quite a walk over there. So how about we speed up the video and dash over there? Does that sound good? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so we've finally made it here. Now as you notice when you walk in front of it, you got a bunch of tables with umbrellas on top. So it looks really nice. So now we're going to enter inside the store to see what it's like. Again, I'm not going to go in full detail because like if I did it feels really long and boring. So it's here in a general store. I mean, there's not really much to it. All it really is it's just basically like a little supermarket, along with a deli over here. Looks like here you got the deli. And there's a menu where you can order. Stuff out the deli. So there's the deli section, and over here, it's basically just a bunch of more souvenirs and stuff. So that's pretty much general store. So we're gonna head on out now. Pretty much the whole. So then coming over here, they happen to have a Dippin' Dots ice cream stand. It's not in operation right now due to the time of day. And plus it's 9:18, so it kind of wouldn't really make sense for someone to be serving ice cream at this time. But yeah, that's where they'd serve Dippin' Dots when someone's working there. So over here, you got your payphones. And then coming over here, you got your post office. I'm not going to go in there though, but here's like basically what it looks like. You can pretty much see almost everything from here. And here are the hours if you want to pause to read. So actually it's open right now, but I kind of don't feel like going in there. So that's the post office. As well as the post office, they have a Chase Bank, along with an ATM. So like if you need to like make a deposit or catch a check or withdraw money from your bank account to your savings or whatever, you could come to this bank and do all that stuff. So here's the ATM, and it's made by NCR. And there's a bank, and that lady's probably looking at me weird, wondering why I'm walking around with the camera. And this is where you make deposits pause if you want to read that little message. And we are moving on. So we tackled everything over here. So now we're gonna take a look at the east and west part, which contain the rooms. Now, the east part, like if I mentioned earlier in the video, or if you guys didn't hear, has 6 two-story buildings, but the west part has 10 one-story buildings with exterior corridor. The ones that we're gonna check out first are the ones that have 2 stories. So to get to those, I think we go this way. And it's gonna be a long walk, so we're gonna speed up the video again. Just not bore you guys. Let's go and do that. Alright guys, so we finally made it to one of the 2-story buildings, and I wanted to show you something inside that's really interesting. So, notice in this sign, it has, up above it says floors 7201 to 7233, but downstairs it says 7202 to 7232. That's because when I looked at when I got a map showing a property, it said that the even number rooms are actually placed downstairs, while the odd ones are placed upstairs. So we're gonna go inside to show you what I mean by that. So let's go inside. So yeah, see, notice the rooms here are labeled. See, rooms 732, 730. 72228, 7226. See, notice that on both sides the rooms are both even numbers and not odd. That is because hello. So yeah, rooms on this side are just even. So we are going to, so before going upstairs, we're gonna look at an ice and vending machine. So here we got your ice machine. It's made by I think Highline Vending, if I'm correct. But yeah, this vending machine is really nice though, because like it shows, like it's got a little artwork showing the Grand Canyon, and yeah, it looks nice. And here's the ice machine made by Hashizaki. I'm just gonna push it just to demonstrate it. So there's the ice machine. I'm gonna stop there because I don't want to make a mess, but yeah. We've also got a notifier, NBG, either L, LX, or X, I'm not really sure. If you guys know like the full model, the full name of the model, just let me know. But yeah, that they have notifier fire alarm pull stations here. So now we're gonna go. Oh yeah, and there's a housekeeping closet where you can where it stores stuff like sheets and linen and whatnot. So now we're gonna go upstairs to show you what I mean by they're having odd number rooms. And unfortunately, these buildings do not have elevators, so we're gonna take the man-powered elevator up. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be an elevator here since it's an older building. So we're just gonna go up here. So here we're up at the top, and yeah, see, now we got room 7203, and then 7205, and then this side we got 7207 and 7209. See, in this room, they're all odd numbers. You guys can go ahead. It's interesting. Oh, you also got a fire alarm here. It's a system sensor, something I forget the model. But I'll put a caption for it when I edit it. But those are the kind of fire alarms that they have here. Well, it's another notifier pole station. I'm just going to review an hotel in case you're wondering. Alright.
You need that, you got 4 things.
Alright, now let's head back down the man-powered elevator. And then go over to the west side, which contains the one-story motel portion of this property. So, guys, let's go dash over there. Alright, we finally made it to the west side. And like I said, guys, this side's just got one-story buildings with exterior corridor. And yeah, this is pretty much it. And there happens to be 10 of these buildings, but we're not gonna walk by all of them, though, just to save time. There's a coach left, going somewhere. Let's take a look at it. Looks really nice. So, yeah, that's pretty much this part. Now, if I'm correct, there should be an ice and vending machine on the other side. And actually, let's take a look at one from another building. Oh yeah, and if I didn't mention it, or if you guys didn't hear me mention it earlier, in the room tour video, these have system sensor, P2R horn strobes, along with notifier and BT12s, pole stations. They basically run around the building like that. Also got an FACP little room. Basically got some extra stuff here. They got some cleaner, some linen, extra sheets for the bed, other miscellaneous items. Oh, here's the ice and vending. Yeah, this one's also a Hashizaki, as you can see. Pause to read this message. Oh, actually, this one's turned off. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe the ones that are outside are the ones that are turned off, but since the other one was inside, was in one of those other buildings that had interior corridor, that's why they kept this one down on. But it also has the same vending machine as it did in the other building, with the Grand Canyon little paint scheme on the front, with your options to choose from. Here's Pepsi products. So yeah. Alright guys, looks like we've toured the whole property. The lodge, the restaurant, the tavern, the general store, post office, bank, Yavapai West, and Yavapai East. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of this wonderful property. And we were actually thinking of staying in another hotel near the village, but they were all booked, so this is like the only ones available. So that's why I stayed here. And I found out that this property is also 100% elevator free. Like, there aren't any elevators, or obviously not any elevators here, and there are no elevators in the 2-story buildings. At least that's what I found on one of them, so I assume there aren't any in the other 5. So yeah. So if you guys don't have any other options or are on a budget, then definitely recommend you stay here. This is definitely a lot quieter and stuff. So that wraps up the full hotel tour of the Yavapai Lodge, and that will be it.